Welcome to This Week in Indie Comics. This is the May 29th to the June 3rd, 2018 edition. My name is Mr. Anderson, and I am the advocating voice for indie advocates. This week in Indie Comics, we have Derek Manning going to TriCon. He'll be in the house. We'll have Kickstarter Talk issue 22 up in a day, actually. It'll be up by tomorrow. But for now, issue 21 is here, and if you check back after we film this video, issue 22 will take over for this one. As always, with the advocates that we like to be, we like to advocate for more than just indie comics when it's a good cause. One of those good causes is the R4AU Autistic Jedi. That is all about educating and advocating for our special children is our sole purpose. Autism Awareness R4AU is dedicated to our daughter Tori, the Autistic Jedi. Our mission is to advocate for awareness and acceptance. The verbal and nonverbal alike deserve a voice for equality. We will be that voice. Contact us for information on how you can help us raise awareness for research and funding and understanding. And remember that supporting a Kickstarter only takes a single dollar. $1 show support attracts attention, helps fund projects, supports creators, and creates new worlds. And if you guys are looking to set yourself up with a Kickstarter anytime soon, the perfect way to start is by looking at other Kickstarters. Another great resource is now on Amazon. It's Kickstarter for the Independent Creator, second edition, a practical and informative guide to crowdfunding. Written by the amazing Madeline Holly Rising and illustrated by Christy Shin. This is all based on her successful campaigns that she's ran for the Boston Metaphysical Society. Now available on Kickstarter, speaking of Kickstarter, is The Gentleman, #1, Darkness of the Void. Oliver Sullivan, a.k.a. The Gentleman, finds his next case to be a tale of Lovecraftian horror. Also available on Kickstarter is Superscript, the comic book writer's sidekick, the first text edition built solely for writing comic books and graphic novels. Writers, meet your new sidekick. Cat and Mouse has returned after a long hiatus with a brand new story. Cat and Mouse #1, the first of 4 issues miniseries set in the city of New Orleans, is an action crime drama comic miniseries. You can get on board for Power Knights #4 now on Kickstarter. Once known as the Tyrants of the Galaxy, the Power Knights are inspired by 2 brothers to become heroes on Earth. New to the show and the site is Liar, a graphic novel, a 112-page full-color book that is to protect his mother. Gabriel must become like his father, the MacGyver of manipulation, and tell 50 lies a day or die trying. Brought to us by the supremely talented Jeff Kaufman. Go West with the collected edition of Garrett Gunn's graphic novel, a 96-page amazing Western journey. Sword Maidens, for adults only, swords and sorcery in the barbarian age. The exotic and erotic adventures of the Sword Maidens are now available on Kickstarter. Walls, a tale of medieval horror. Walls is a historical fiction horror set in the era of the Black Plague. Nothing says fun like Black Plague, right? Check out what Walls is and get a little scared on Kickstarter now. Galaxia #1, Freak or God. Galaxia's Fallout meets Borderlands in a world 100% made of snow, ice, and weirdos. Be ready to get your heart frozen. And if you want to enter into the ring, enter it with Bobby Fulton and the Fantastics, a 1980s royalty biop comic. I guess that's close. Remember pro wrestling back in the 1980s? The hair, the flashy costumes, the swagger. No tag team personified it like the Fantastics. And you can fund the Terracona comic book by buying a t-shirt. That's right, a unique way to get crowdfunding to happen. The Phantom Hawk returns as the Phantom Hawk adventure continues in this new ongoing series with Apogee Comics. That is available on Kickstarter right now. Elk Mountain, a 64-page graphic novel about a role a superhero plays in the communities they defend, as well as how fear can tear communities apart. Available for a short time on Kickstarter. Cross on over to Kickstarter to get Crossing 2 and 3, New issues in this paranormal series. An annoying goth princess haunts the rookie train conductor who ran her over. Paranormal couples counseling, anyone? New to the program and new to Kickstarter is Ducky. This is one rubber ducky you wouldn't want to find in the bath. He'll be your friend till the end. Trouble is, he will be your end. The Cthulhu Kids are going strong on Kickstarter. This is the first edition, cosmic terror and mythos madness in a Lovecraftian school for the naughty offspring of the mythos characters. Join Kid Cthulhu, Sydney Shagagoth, and the rest of the gang on Kickstarter. Ruby and the Warriors of Dion, an epic and fantasy tale about a young mage on a quest for vengeance. Help her vengeance by joining on Kickstarter and supporting this amazing project. For those of you who are gamers, Reign of Cthulhu, it's an augmented reality game. Reign of Cthulhu combines t-shirts, mobile devices, and augmented reality into one filled, immersive Lovecraftian gaming experience. Project Axis is a serialized science fiction book about a young man's journey to recover his identity he lost. Help him find it by going to Kickstarter today and backing it. The Fist, issue number 2, set in the 1900s Philadelphia. The Fist is a tale of Riley Reese, a working-class stiff with an affection for vigilante justice. Haven't you wanted to punch your way into being right? Help The Fist do just that by backing it on Kickstarter today. Homeward is a science fiction comic book for the youth. Time is running out for this book, though, unfortunately. It is not on Kickstarter. It has a unique way of going about it and a totally new site. Please take the time to check out Homeward and see a new way to crowdfund. And finally, at the end of this program, we would like to take a minute to check out The Veteran's Wife and see how you can support our veterans today. Thank you to all the veterans. We truly appreciate your service. We would like to give an extra special thank you to the veterans that do not want to be recognized. The silent stoic veterans, for the horrors that they have seen in war is to them nothing to be thanked for. They didn't put it out there for the world to know, for they are truly struggling, for they now are battling their own war here at home. We want you to know you are not alone, you are loved and appreciated, and you will always be our heroes even if you refuse the title. That is it for this week in Indie Comics. If you want us to advocate for you on this program, please send us an email at indieadvocates@yahoo.com. We will update this video as necessary to reflect the changes in the current Kickstarters and information that we need to bring you in this week in Indie Comics.